Today we are going to be reviewing homesteading. Give me a ah.
Ah.
We are going to be using Brainies to activate certain parts of our brain. Mirrors, no words.
Mirrors, no words.
We're going to be using our visual cortex and our motor cortex as we review. Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
Class.
Yes, yes.
Turn to your partner and ask them, how did homesteading and all that came with it affect homesteaders?
How did homesteading and all that came with it affect homesteaders?
Class.
Yes, yes.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Homesteaders' lives changed drastically
Lives changed drastically
when they moved west.
when they moved west.
Teach.
Okay.
You all are on fire. Give me an oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Homesteading offered land
Homesteading offered land
to many people
to many people
and
and
an escape from life back east.
an escape from life back east.
Teach.
Okay.
Moving was an adventure
Moving was an adventure
and filled with emotion.
and filled with emotion.
Teach. Oh, too slow. Mine's wrong. Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
The Homestead Act
The Homestead Act
was an opportunity
was an opportunity
to get some of that free land.
to get some of that free land.
Teach.
Okay.
Homestead Act.
Hashtag Homestead Act of free land,
to anyone courageous enough
to anyone courageous enough
to move to a barren, zoo, treeless wasteland.
treeless wasteland.
$10 filing fee
A $10 filing fee
was a small price to pay for land,
was a small price to pay for land,
zoo,
and
homesteaders were anxious and extremely excited to move.
homesteaders were anxious and extremely excited to move.
Years off.
Years off.
That was awesome, Leah. Give Leah a double woo. Woo. Let's see. All eyes on Camden. Camden, can you tell us more?
Homestead Act class.
Homestead Act, yes.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
In addition to this,
Zoo.
if you were a citizen or plan to become one,
You are a citizen or plan to become one.
you could stake a claim, Zoo.
You can stake a claim, Zoo.
But
But
you had to build a house,
you had to build a house,
farm the land,
farm the land,
and live there for 5 years.
live there for 5 years.
People came from all over the world
Came from all over the world
to take advantage of this opportunity.
to take advantage of this opportunity.
That was awesome, Camden. Give Camden a whoop-hoo.
Woo-hoo!
Class.
Yes!
What challenges and hardships did homesteaders face?
What challenges and hardships did homesteaders face?
Teach.
Okay.
All eyes on Natalia.
All eyes on Natalia.
Class,
Yes.
mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
Homesteaders were people
Homesteaders were people
that took advantage of the Homestead Act.
that took advantage of the Homestead Act.
Frontier settlers
Frontier settlers
faced many challenges.
faced many challenges.
Life was full of hardships,
Life was full of hardships,
including poor climate,
poor climate,
zoo, difficulty adapting to land,
difficulty adapting to land,
zoo,
and
emotional changes.
emotional changes.
However,
Zoo,
they were resourceful,
they're resourceful.
zoo,
And
they had grit.
they had grit.
Through thick and thin,
Through thick and thin,
homesteaders prospered.
homesteaders prospered.
No matter how hard their lives were,
No matter how hard their lives were, Zoo,
they just did what they had to be done.
they just did what had to be done.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
Natalia, that was great. Lots of brainies in there. Give Natalia a high 10-finger woo.
Woo!
Here's some words.
Here's words.
The Great Plains was once called a treeless wasteland.
The Great Plains was once called a tree
homesteaders feel about this barren land?
How did
How
homesteaders
did they adapt?
How did homesteaders feel about this barren land? And how did they adapt?
Teach.
Okay. How did homesteaders feel about this barren land?
All eyes on Georgia.
Class.
Yes.
Mirrors and words.
Here's the words.
The land of the Great Plains
The land of the Great Plains
was flat and treeless, Soup.
was flat and treeless, Zoop.
And the sky seemed to go on forever.
And the sky seemed to go on forever.
Homesteaders got lonely
Homesteaders got lonely
because
because
they were miles and miles away from the closest neighbor.
they were miles and miles away from the closest neighbor.
People used the most used material there was, sod.
People used the most useful material there was sod.
Farmers were creative and built their homes out of bricks of sod.
Farmers were creative and built their homes out of bricks of sod.
Also, Soup,
Also, Zoop,
instead of wood, Soup,
instead of wood, Zoop,
they would use corn cobs and buffalo and cow chips
they would use corn cobs and buffalo and cow chips
to burn in their fires.
to burn in their fires.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
Class.
Yes, yes.
Mirrors on.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors words.
I bet
I bet
cow chips
cow chips
and buffalo chips
and buffalo chips
kept people warm,
kept people warm,
but smelled really bad.
but smelled really bad.
Shoo-wee.
Shoo-wee.
Class.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. All eyes on Palmer.
All eyes on Palmer.
Palmer, can you add more?
Class.
Yes.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
In addition, Zoop,
In addition, Zoop,
I can add that sod is
I can add that sod is
the mat of roots and earth beneath the prairie grasses.
The
mat of roots and earth beneath the prairie grasses.
Homesteaders jokingly called sod Zoop EE.
Homesteaders jokingly call sod Zoop EE.
Nebraska marble EE.
Nebraska marble EE.
Soddies were very good insulators.
Soddies were very good insulators.
They kept homesteaders warm in the winter
They kept homesteaders warm in the winter
and cool in the summer.
and cool in the summer.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
Okay, bring that blue to Georgia and then send it on over to Palmer. Okay, most awesome. Class.
Yes, yes.
What were some of the problems with the Saudis?
What were some of the problems with soddies?
Teach.
sometimes come out and
It's so hard.
Yes.
Let's see. CJ, can you tell us any negative things about size?
Sod class.
Sod, yes.
Mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
In contrast, zoo.
In contrast, zoo.
Soddies had drawbacks.
Soddies had drawbacks.
For example, zoo.
For example, zoo.
During rainstorms, zoo.
During rainstorms, zoo.
The roof would leak.
The roof would leak.
I'm sure the wife of the home
I'm sure the wife of the home
felt frustrated and upset
felt frustrated and upset
when rainwater turned the floor to mud
when rainwater turned the floor to mud
and
and
made everything damp.
made everything damp.
What a yucky mess.
What a yucky mess.
Also, zoo.
Also, zoo.
Creepy crawlies would come out of the sod.
Creepy crawlies would come out of the sod.
Women and children were not surprised
Women and children were not
to
surprised
see bed bugs crawling all over everything.
to see bed bugs crawling all over everything.
Here's all.
Here's all.
Okay, that was awesome. Give CJ a rolling woo.
Woo!
Mirrors on.
Mirrors on.
Life on the homestead
Life on the homestead
was never dull,
was never dull.
and that included the climate.
That included the climate.
The climate
The climate
was extreme.
was extreme.
Teach.
Okay.
Life on the homestead was never dull.
Extreme climate class.
Extreme climate, yes.
I like the way that some of you are helping your partner when they get stuck. I mean, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Class.
Yes.
What types of climate
What types of climate
did homesteaders experience on the Great Plains?
did homesteaders experience on the Great Plains?
Teach.
Okay. Winters were cold
and very long.
and very long.
But
Zoop,
through it all, homesteaders survived and thrived.
homesteaders survived and thrived.
Okay, that was a really long list of weather and things homesteaders experience. She deserves a lightning 10-finger woo. Hellfire and Blizzards class.
Hail, fire, blizzards, yes.
In conclusion, we need to hashtag summarize.
We need to hashtag summarize.
Teach.
Okay.
Bringing it all together, class.
Bring it all together, yes.
Okay, our summarizer will be Haley. All eyes on Haley.
All eyes on Haley.
Prairie class,
Prairie, yes.
mirrors and words.
Mirrors and words.
In conclusion,
In conclusion,
Zoop, the prairie was an emotional roller coaster.
the prairie was an emotional roller coaster.
For even the most experienced homesteaders.
For even the most experienced homesteaders.
The Freeland
The Freeland
created a sense of joy and power for the farmer.
created a sense of joy and power for the farmers.
Zoop,
But
with it came sacrifice.
with it came sacrifice.
One pioneer child said it the best.
One pioneer child said it the best.
Zoop,
Zoop,
no matter what happened, we are always hopeful
No matter what happened, we're always hopeful
that the next year would be a good year.
that the next year will be a good year.
We never gave up for all the hard work and worries.
We never gave up for all the hard work and worries.
Zoop,
Zoop,
we had lots of fun and good times.
we had lots of fun and good times.
Mirrors off.
Mirrors off.
That was most awesome. Give Haley a really big 10-finger woo.
Woo!
That's us.
Yes.
That was a most fabulous review. Give me an oh yeah.
Oh